Look, I've seen a lot of things come through the door of my pawn shop. Old swords, vintage guitars, you name it. But some of the most interesting items are the ones people don't always think about: coins. And let me tell you, Norwegian commemorative coins are something special. These aren't just pieces of metal you use to buy a soda. They are miniature works of art that tell a story. Each coin is made to celebrate a specific moment in Norway's history, a famous person, or a big event. When you hold one of these, you're holding a piece of a nation's pride, a tangible connection to the past that has been carefully crafted and preserved for future generations to appreciate. So, why does Norway even bother making these special coins? It's all about memory and honor. A country has a lot of history, and it's easy for important milestones to get forgotten over time. By minting a commemorative coin, the government creates a lasting tribute. It's a way to say, this mattered, this person was important, this event changed our country. These coins celebrate everything from royal anniversaries and Olympic Games to famous artists and explorers. They serve as a public record, a way for everyone, not just historians, to remember and learn about the rich tapestry of Norwegian culture. It's a way of keeping the national story alive for everyone. Think of it this way. A textbook can tell you about the Viking explorers, but a coin puts a symbol of that legacy right into your hand. It makes history feel real and personal. These coins are designed to capture the essence of a particular theme, often with incredible artistic detail. They're meant to be beautiful, to be collected, and to be talked about. They spark curiosity. Someone might see a coin celebrating the author Henrik Ibsen and decide to read one of his plays. That's the power of these items. They're not just currency. They are conversation starters and tiny metallic teachers that carry important lessons. For a collector, this is where the fun begins. Every coin has a backstory. You're not just collecting metal, you're collecting stories. Why was this particular event chosen? Who was the artist that designed it? How many were made? Answering these questions is part of the thrill. It's like being a detective. Norwegian commemorative coins offer a unique window into what the country values. They are a physical timeline of its achievements and its identity. Whether you're a serious numismatist, that's a coin collector, or just someone who appreciates cool stuff, these coins have something to offer. They're a fantastic way to connect with a fascinating culture. The story of Norwegian coins goes way back. I'm talking centuries. The official minting really got organized in 1686 when the Royal Norwegian Mint was established in Kongsberg. Now, why Kongsberg? Simple. That's where they found a massive silver deposit. For over 300 years, that mint was the heart of Norway's coin production. They were hammering out coins from locally sourced silver, which is an incredible story in itself. Think about the craftsmanship back then, all done with basic tools. The mint in Kongsberg was a powerhouse, producing the nation's currency and marking its place in the world of money. It's a legacy built on pure silver and hard work. Fast forward to today, and things have changed a bit. The old mint in Kongsberg closed its doors in 2004, and now it's a museum. If you're ever in Norway, you have to check it out. It's like walking into a time capsule of coin-making history. So, who makes the coins now? Since 2015, the Mint of Finland has been handling the production for Norway. But here's the important part. Even though the coins are struck in another country, the decision-making process is all Norwegian. Norges Bank, which is Norway's central bank, is the one in charge. They are the gatekeepers who decide which events get a coin and what they will look like. The process of creating a new coin is a big deal. It's not like someone just wakes up and says, "Let's make a coin for this." Norges Bank carefully considers proposals for new commemorative issues. They might honor a royal jubilee, a significant anniversary, or a cultural achievement. Once a theme is approved, they often hold a design competition, inviting talented artists to submit their ideas. This ensures that the final design is not only meaningful, but also a piece of high-quality art. The winning design is then chosen, and the specifications for the coin, its size, weight, and metal content, are finalized before production begins. These coins come in all shapes and sizes, though most are circular. You'll find them made from different materials too. The standard circulating commemorative coins, the ones you might actually get as change, are usually made of nickel brass. But then you have the special collector editions. These are the real beauties, often struck in sterling silver or even pure gold. They are produced with a proof finish, which means they have a mirror-like background and a frosted, detailed design. These are the top shelf items that collectors get really excited about. They are true marvels of minting technology, showing just how far we've come from the old hammer and die days. When you start looking at the designs on these coins, you see the whole story of Norway unfold. The themes are incredibly diverse. Of course, you have a lot of coins celebrating the Norwegian royal family. Anniversaries, birthdays, and jubilees of the king and queen are common subjects. These coins are very traditional and respectful, often featuring a portrait of the monarch. But it's not all about royalty. Norway also uses its coins to celebrate its cultural giants. You'll find coins honoring the famous composer Edvard Grieg, the painter Edvard Munch, the guy who did The Scream, and the playwright Henrik Ibsen. It shows that Norway values its artists as much as its rulers. The events commemorated are just as varied. A big one was the 1994 Winter Olympics in Lillehammer. The country went all out, releasing a whole series of coins in both gold and silver to celebrate the games. These coins featured beautiful designs of athletes in action, skiers, skaters, and bobsledders. They were a massive hit with collectors around the world. Another key theme is exploration. Norway has a proud history of venturing into the unknown, so you'll see coins dedicated to explorers like Roald Amundsen, the first man to reach the South Pole, and Fridtjof Nansen. These coins capture that spirit of adventure and discovery that is so central to the Norwegian identity. The artistry on these coins is often breathtaking. Norway enlists some of its best sculptors and engravers to create the designs. Their work has to be perfect, as every tiny detail will be magnified on the finished coin. The artists use symbols to tell a bigger story. For example, a coin celebrating the Norwegian Constitution might feature 3 clasped hands to represent unity and democracy. The reverse side, or the tail side, is where the artists really get to be creative, while the obverse, or head side, usually features the portrait of the reigning monarch, King Harald V. This combination of tradition and artistic freedom is what makes these coins so visually appealing. A few specific coins really stand out. The 100 krone coin from 1978, marking the 350th anniversary of the Norwegian Army, is a classic. But one of my favorites is the silver 200 krone coin, issued in 2011 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the University of Oslo. The design is modern and abstract, showing interconnected lines that represent knowledge and research. It's a bold piece that proves commemorative coins don't have to be old-fashioned. Another great example is the series celebrating Norwegian fairy tales, which feature magical and whimsical designs. These coins show that Norway isn't afraid to have a little fun with its currency, making it a rich and exciting field for any collector. So you want to start collecting these coins. First thing you need to know is their status. The special silver and gold coins are legal tender, but you'd be crazy to spend them. Their real value, the numismatic value, is based on their rarity, condition, and the price of the precious metal they contain. It's almost always way higher than the face value stamped on them. The circulating commemorative coins, like the special 20 krone pieces, are meant to be used, but collectors often pull them out of circulation as soon as they find them. You can buy the brand new collector coins directly from the mint of Norway's official distributor, or from reputable coin dealers. For older coins, the hunt is part of the fun. You can find them at coin shows, online auction sites, and of course, pawn shops. You never know what might walk through the door. When buying, always do your homework. Check recent sales prices to get an idea of the market value. Condition is everything in this business. A coin in perfect, uncirculated condition is worth a lot more than one that's been scratched up. Always handle your coins by the edges to avoid getting fingerprints on the surface, and store them in acid-free holders or albums. Proper storage will protect your investment and keep your collection looking great for years to come. Worried about telling a real from a fake? Don't be. Fakes of modern Norwegian commemoratives are not very common, but it's always good to be careful. The best thing you can do is learn what the real ones look like. Get a good reference book or use online resources. The official website of Norges Bank has a complete catalog of all the coins issued, with detailed pictures and specifications. You can compare the weight, diameter, and design of a coin you're looking at with the official information. If you're ever in doubt, take it to an expert. A trustworthy coin dealer can authenticate a coin for you. Looking for more info? The Norges Bank website is your best friend. They have a comprehensive list of every single commemorative coin ever issued by Norway. For collectors, the standard catalog of world coins is like the Bible. It gives you values, mintages, and all the technical details you could ever want. Ultimately, collecting Norwegian coins is a rewarding hobby. It's a journey through history, art, and culture. Each coin you add to your collection is another chapter in a fascinating story. It's more than just an investment. It's a connection to the past and a legacy you can hold in your hand. And for me, that's what it's all about.